Take two. We're going to try this again. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm so excited to be on here. I've had a lot of people asking lately about more information about not only what am I doing, why am I sharing peptides with people, how does that fit in with my holistic lifestyle, but also asking about like, what is this telehealth concierge company? How can I be partnered with them? We have physical therapists, CRNAs, doctors, registered nurses, nurse practitioners, moms, teachers. We have all different kinds of people joining this business, and actually a lot of people who own their own business as a resource of an extra stream of income for them. So it's one of the things that I love most about this business is that we do have the option of being able to build a really amazing affiliate plus program alongside sharing these peptides with others. So this is my sister-in-law, Vanessa. Vanessa, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
So excited that she's on here. So I asked Vanessa to share with me because I was telling everybody in my audience, Vanessa, that a lot of people have been asking me questions about like, well, what is this? How can I partner with this? Why is this company different? So I thought today we'd kind of break it down into two different parts and share a little bit about what makes this product different. And I really want you to share on that, and I'll tell everybody why in a second. And then the second part is how, like, what is the business behind this? What is the Affiliate Plus program that they offer, and how is that available to everybody? And so the reason that I specifically asked Vanessa to do this live with me today is two reasons. One is that I always call her my peptide guru. So Vanessa and I have known each other now for like 20 something years, and we're family. And one of the things I've been able to watch over the years is her health journey as she really dove in and basically got her own, like, I don't want to say PhD because I know people who have PhD work very hard.
Yes.
But like she has put in the hours over the years of learning, researching, getting certified with Hippocrates and different people. And so when I first found out about this company and I shared it with her, she took some time to really look at it and to research. And I know I did the exact same thing. And I know that where we get our products from, the efficacy of our products is really important. And so I wanted you to share about that. And then the second reason I wanted Vanessa to share today with us is because she's never done a business like this before.
No.
And I think that that is really exciting because there are so many people that are watching right now and are asking me questions. And I know we're watching Vanessa as well, and you're thinking like, oh, I'm not good at sales, or I've never done something like that before, or I'm not really interested in, a side business or an affiliate business. But then they start really falling in love with these peptides, or they're already sharing them, or they already have tons of friends. Because here's the thing: once I came out of the woods and told people what I was doing after being on this for a year and hiding it, you have no idea how many people were like, I've been using that too, or I've been doing this also. And I just think it's really exciting to be able to share. So Vanessa, I'd love if you would start first with what do you feel makes this company different as far as the products and the quality and the efficacy?
Yeah, for sure. I like when you came and talked to me about the peptides, it was the same thing as like, well, actually, I have been taking peptides also and had my own health journey where all the holistic things that had worked before weren't working anymore. And I wanted to share with my community what I was doing. And every time I would refer someone to the doctor, it's expensive to go to a private doctor and then pay for shipping and then pay for your supplies and then pay for your medication every month. And it's just not doable. And so when I heard about EllieMD and I was like researching on the website and seeing, I was like, well, this is actually something I can bring to my community, like that people can actually afford. But is this the quality, the same quality? Because a doctor mixed up my, tried a different pharmacy once with my peptide and I could feel the difference right away. And so you set up a call I talked to the CEO and met Honey. And I think one of the first things out of her mouth was, oh, I just hung up, like I said, where I get my peptides from. Oh, I just hung up the phone with them. And I was like, okay, all right. And so even at first I was a little reluctant because when you find something that's working for you, it's like, oh, do I want to risk like switching? But I recently just switched the GLP-1 that I was using, and I was like, holy cow, this is actually better than what I was using before.
Yeah.
I wish I would have switched right when I signed up. But the company, her heart, and even just sitting and talking to her, the wealth of knowledge that she has, and then just the heart, even for the people that are working for her. I really just love being behind someone that has a heart to see people grow, see people heal beyond just the peptides, even just like in their own little small businesses. She was sharing how she's helped some of the people in EllieMD in their own personal businesses. And so I just really love her heart. I love the mission. I feel good and confident. People know, like, I have the Cultivate approved on my Instagram. I'm very picky about what I put in and on my body. And so that was the first thing I had to make sure was that this was the same quality that my doctor from Hippocrates put me on. And I immediately just felt at peace after talking with you and Honey and finding out the pharmacies. The pharmacies are all amazing. The quality is above and beyond what I expected. And I'm just so excited to be sharing this with everybody. So I feel really good when I'm sharing. I'm
So there
about
were,
what
yeah,
I'm sharing.
absolutely. There were a couple things that you said that I want to like really emphasize. And by the way, you guys, if you, I feel like I am very careful with what I do, what I put in my
Mhm,
body, what I share, being a cancer survivor and all the stuff that I've learned since then.
mhm,
But Vanessa is even more like a lot of the things that I've learned have been from Vanessa. So if you want to follow her inside of her free community, it's called Cultivate. So just drop Cultivate or please add me
mhm.
to your group below and she will definitely add you into that group that she has. And she always gives great ideas. Like the other day, I just learned something about cayenne pepper that I didn't know. I stopped putting it in my hot water in the morning and then I saw that video and I was like, okay, I gotta add that back in.
Yes.
So lots of great tips in there. But I love what you brought up about how you wish you hadn't waited of switching. And I get that
Mhm,
feeling because I was nervous about switching too. I had been with a functional doctor for about a year doing NAD and glutathione and GLP-1. And so I was very nervous to switch. And so I totally can relate with that as well. But then it's been so interesting how many other people have sent me messages
mhm.
about the difference. And I'm going to try to collect those and share them this week on
Yeah.
a post because, like, one person is Brittany. She told me, you know, she was on a different tirzepatide or semaglutide. I can't remember which one, only lost a couple pounds, thought it wasn't for
Mhm.
her, really didn't feel great, got on ours and lost 8 pounds in like a month. It was
Right.
crazy. I have another girl who was like, I swear that stuff does not work for me. I've had issue after issue and got started on our tirzepatide and lost 10 pounds in her first month.
Mhm,
And then I've actually had a lot of people as well tell me that they just did not feel great on whatever product they were using or just weren't getting the results that they wanted. One of my
mhm,
close friends has been on it as long as I have and has not lost as much weight as me. She just started on our product a couple months ago and has already dropped an additional 2 pounds more than she normally loses every month. So I
mhm,
do believe that the quality is important. One thing that I always try to tell people is, first of all, you want to always be in control of your own vial, right? So you want them to ship it to you with
yes.
your own syringes so that you know what's in there. And then second, if you're not 100% sure you're not getting good results, I always tell people take a picture of your bottle and zoom in because like nobody has a human eye that can read that fine print. So zoom it in, right? Even with our readers, zoom it in and then look and see what it says. And a lot of times people will message you back and be like, holy cow, it says research grade. And that is not
Mm,
okay. Even if you're
mhm.
only paying $89 or $100 a month and you're like, I'm so happy I have this price, it is not worth it for you to put something in your body that's research grade.
Right.
Also, be careful if you make sure you know where it's coming from. Ours is only done here in the United States where some other companies right now, especially the big box ones, are using China and Mexico. And I think you should be nervous about that because they don't have
Mhm,
the same stuff as we do. And actually, our FDA is very harsh on peptides. We're hoping that they get
mhm,
more open, right? It's one of the things that they're supposed to be really working on with RFK. But it is
mhm.
something that you need to be really careful about. So I love the fact that people feel the difference on our product, that
Yep.
they can see their own vial, they're in control of their own vial. Also, I love the fact that we are one of the only companies online that has true microdosing of GLP-1. So I was already microdosing this last year, but I was doing it myself. So I was using my regular, 3 month supply that I was getting from the pharmacy, and I was making it extend to 6 to 7 months by using just a very small amount every single
Mhm.
week, because I love the way I feel on this product. I love the health benefits of this product way beyond even the weight loss. And so what I realized though is it's not really healthy to keep your product all that long after the expiration date. It's,
Mhm.
you are constantly playing around with it. Where ours are microdose, you can actually microdose the correct amount that they tell you. The quality is still high, just like our other products, but the potency is a little bit lower. So then you stick with that for the 3 month that they tell you, and then you can keep going. So, all
But
right. So
don't you
yeah,
think, hold on,
yeah.
you're onto something, but don't you think that that's something that is should be concerning for people that are going to, like, remember when I went to the urgent care and I text you a picture? I'm like, this urgent care doctor is giving, and I asked him a couple of questions like, how familiar are you with the peptides? Like, are you reconstituting it? What are the, and peptides are new. And so if you're not specialized in it, I don't know that the med spa or the urgent care or that is actually drawing, how do you know that they're reconstituting it properly? So people, like what you said, that are, well, I tried that, maybe it's not for me. Or the lady I met in Home Goods on Friday, Black Friday, that just started talking to me about how she tried semaglutide and she actually gained weight. Well, I'm like, well, where were you getting it from? Were you going somewhere? Was it formulated just for you, for your BMI, for your, like, your customized plan? And then you have the bottle, you're in control of it. Because a lot of these places, like, I don't want to name the companies, but you can buy this research grade stuff, but they're like supposed to be safe for human consumption, but that's the only way they could sell it. And then they just, because they're not supposed to be really selling it to you, they send you with a bottle of the Bacrose traffic water, and then you
Yes.
reconstitute it, but there's no
Yes.
instructions. It doesn't tell you how much. And then you're dosing yourself, and it's like, well, how do you know how strong? Like, what if you kept it too strong, or if you diluted it too much? So
Mhm.
it's just not safe.
Totally. And actually, you brought up a really good point too, which is the fact that a lot of times these places that you go to and you get a weekly injection, first of all, who's got time for that? That's what I love. Like, we have it in our own house. I've got my own time, right?
Yes.
But two things are going on. One is our doctors here, once you decide what product you want, you put it in your cart, you do fill out a telehealth questionnaire for the doctor. The doctor decides if you're approved or denied, and then they create your product, like Vanessa said, compounded for your BMI, for your height, your weight. It's for you. Where if you're going into these places where you're getting a weekly injection, if you're not looking at the bottle and it doesn't have your name on that prescription, they're
Mhm.
probably using that bottle for multiple people. And
Yep.
by the way, is it past the date that it's supposed to be used? You don't know.
Mhm.
And you're just trusting somebody else. And so they can be watered down so that they can make more money. Like, you
Yep.
just don't know. So I love that you brought that up too. And
Yep.
then I also, that's another point, is about our doctors. Are all of our doctors that are looking through your file, they are certified in peptides. They understand peptides. And
Yep.
that is really important, because like, I have had a few doctors that are really excited that I'm taking this product. I actually even talked to somebody yesterday who has lupus, whose doctor was like, I love that you're going to do this for NAD, actually, not GLP-1. He wanted her on NAD. And I was like, oh, does he know about it? She's like, no, he's like, I've read about it, but I do not have time to be in that lane.
Right.
And that's what most doctors will say to you if you're asking them honestly, like, how much time have you spent on this? Do you have certification on this? They'll say no, they don't have time to do that. And that, we shouldn't look down upon those doctors for that, because the honest truth is they don't have time to research and understand every single thing. So go to the doctors that are certified in it, that do understand, and that's what they're doing, right? And I can guarantee the doctors that are working with us, like, they are dealing with peptides every single day,
Mhm.
in this telehealth community. So
Right.
that's exciting. So I want to pivot
Totally.
really quick too, to talk about the business opportunity that's attached to this. And it's something that you guys probably don't hear me talk about very often because I talk about the products more because I'm so
Mhm.
obsessed with, the longevity, the preventative
Yeah.
health of all these products. But the reality is there is a really beautiful way that you can earn some extra income. And as we're entering into the holidays and you're entering into a new year, you guys, we're like a month away from
Unbelievable.
2025, right? Less than a month. A lot of us are looking for ways to make extra income and to be able to build something in those nooks and
Mhm.
crannies of our life. And what I love about this business is I work it from my phone. When I'm out somewhere, I'm talking to
Yes.
people, like Vanessa was just saying, she talked to this lady
Yes.
at Home Goods. I'm able to share with people what I know, and they're able to purchase through me, and I earn a commission. So there's two parts to our company. We have an affiliate plus program, so you can earn 20 to 40% in commissions. And by the way, this is why Vanessa at first was like, I think I'm going to join because she was already spending a couple thousand a month on her peptides. So why not
Exactly.
get commissions back? Because you can be your own customer in this company
Yep.
when you join. So you can earn commissions back on your own sales, 20 to 40% based on what you sold. And then you can also build a team, which is so fun. It's been so fun to watch you building a
Mhm.
team, Vanessa, and be able
Yep.
to help other people to join you and share with others. So share with us a little bit really quick, Vanessa, about like what made you decide to jump into the business side and then what has been your
Mhm.
experience so far because this is something so new for you.
Yeah, for sure. So I, again, with the community and having something to share, like I knew that I needed to share this with my community. And my kids are getting older, like, and I need to, like, I think I laid down the amount of time I was pouring into Cultivate when I was like in the thick of it. But now I have an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, holy cow, next week. And then an 11-year-old. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm gonna start doing this again. And then I just started popping on all the calls, and the more calls that I was on and the more I talked with people, the more I wanted to get on more calls and learn more and engage. And just team joy has been so infectious, like with the mindset work and the subconscious stuff and all of the educational Zooms that we're doing and talking. I mean, that's just genuinely my passion, is to watch people heal, grow, and change, mind, body, and spirit. But I needed something, and it it has me doing something when I'm sitting at the rink. I have an hour in between, pick up, drop off, game time. And it's just something I'm able to do here and there. And the work Zooms have been awesome. I've learned so much about sales. Like, I'm just really growing and I'm applying everything that's being taught to me. So it's not like you just threw me out, was like, okay, good luck, see you later.
Right.
Like, the community aspect of it has really been awesome. And then I am trying also to do that same thing and encourage others. And I do really love the camaraderie of it. It just is beautiful. The female to female, and there's the guys in there. I don't want to forget about the guys, but the female to female relationship just really has been a blessing to me. And I really love that aspect of
I'm
it.
actually,
And so then
yeah.
watching you and then multiplying with my, girls and doing that same, you're just such a good example. It's really
Well,
awesome to be a part
I
of.
I love that you said about the women to women because I do think there's a really valuable thing as we get older. A lot of times I'm looking for women who want to build each other up, who want to
Mhm.
grow and learn. And a lot of times we have friend groups and we've been with those friend groups for a long time, or high school friends or college friends or whatever, the people that you hang around with, and they might not be in the same field as you, or they might not be wanting to grow in the same areas as you. And it's one of the things that I have personally really enjoyed about having a home-based business
Mm.
in this network marketing direct sales space for the last 14 years or whatever I've been in it now, because I've always been challenged. I grow, I'm evolving as a human, and I'm around
Yes.
people that in my community I honestly would not be around, right? Like my
Yeah.
kids go to a private school, they're around a certain kind of people, a certain kind of
Mhm.
community, and I love being in a group of women that are so diverse and so different,
Yes.
and challenge me to become a better version of myself. So that's always a little extra blessing, I think, about this kind of a business that people don't
Mhm.
realize. Plus, getting
Yeah.
paid weekly, plus being
Yes.
able to build an opportunity and be able to help people. And like I said, if you're already on these products or you're looking into these products, you can also earn commission back on your own orders, which is really exciting too. So
It
if
is.
you're listening, yeah, if you're listening to us today and you're like, Vanessa, I've got to know more about what you're talking about, or Blair, I want to know more about what you're talking about, get back to
Mhm.
one of us. If you
Yes.
feel like this might be really beneficial for somebody else, please hit the share button and share it with them or send it by private message to them. And we would love to get you the information that you're looking for, whether it's the products, the information about the company, or about the
Yep.
business. We're here to help support and help you. And like Vanessa said, nobody is thrown into the fire. We are there to help every step of the way. We have things in
Yes.
place to make it easier for people. And we have people on our team who are medical professionals. We have people on our team who own their own businesses. We have women on our team who are stay-at-home moms. We have
Yep.
women on our team who work full-time, right?
Yeah.
Part-time. And that's what I love about this business. You can plug in and you can decide at what acceleration you want to go.
That's right.
And that's what's really exciting about this. So thanks for joining us today. It was so awesome. Thanks,
Bye.
Vanessa, for hopping on with me.
Thanks, Blair.
Yeah, of course.
Bye,
You guys have a great
everybody.
day.
Have a
Bye.
good day.